morning, Vineland High School, and welcome to our Vineland High School students, staff, and distinguished guests. Vineland High School's annual Moving Up ceremony is a way to honor the academic achievements of our Vineland High School seniors and a time to transition our junior class students in becoming the next senior class. I ask that each of you demonstrate respect, responsibility, and tolerance during our ceremony this morning. To begin, I would like to introduce to you our 2019 Cum Laude students. Cum Laude students, please enter the gym. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our Magna Cum Laude students. Magna Cum Laude students, please enter the gym. Cum Laude students, please stand. Let's give your classmates a round of applause. Students, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to call to the podium Jada Morgan, your senior class president.
welcome. I will now like to introduce our select band to play our national anthem. We cannot begin until everyone is silent. Please stand. Once again, we cannot begin until everyone is silent. We cannot begin until everyone is silent. Thank you. I would now like to call Ms. DeMarchi back to the podium.
Thank you, Ms. Bosco. Before I begin, I'd like to thank and recognize the many important people that have made this event possible. I'd like to begin with our Vineland High School administration, Ms. Rivera, Mr. Panas, Ms. Alvarez, Mr. Headley, and Ms. Myers. Our central administration, Dr. Mary Gruccio, our superintendent of Vineland Public Schools, Mr. Frangipani, our assistant superintendent, Mr. Fry, assistant superintendent, Dr. Rossi, our executive director of personnel, and Mr. Mercoli, our school business administrator. Our Board of Education members, Mr. English, our Board of Education President, Mr. Ulrich, Board of Education Vice President, our board members, Mr. Holmes, Mr. Medio, Mr. Fiocchi, Mr. Sabrana, Ms. Acosta, Mr. Silva, and Ms. Spinelli. I'd also like to thank our wonderful Vineland High School teachers, guidance counselors, clerical, security, and our maintenance staff. Students, today, we are recognizing and celebrating your academic achievements. Each and every one of your accomplishments are even more remarkable when one considers all of the sports, clubs, activities, service opportunities you are involved in and successful in each and every day. Along the way, you have faced some challenges or obstacles, but you have still demonstrated academic success. Please give yourselves a round of applause. nobody's counting, but just think, in 18 school days, juniors, you will be moving up to be the senior class, the class of 2020. And seniors, you will be walking at Gatone Stadium as the class of 2019. I would like to give this piece of advice to our current juniors, seniors, as well as everyone in this gymnasium this morning. Always strive to be the best you possible, as this, I promise, will cause you to live the very best life. I want to congratulate you on your academic accomplishments. May success always come your way. At this time, I would like to call back to the podium your senior class president, Jada Morgan.
I will now introduce our SGA officers. President, Deanna Soto. Vice President, Joyce Reeves. Secretary, Maria Aldama. Treasurer, Naya Marshall. Historian, Orajisu Ayeni. Junior class officers, President, Ferdinand Mascot. Vice President, Israela Shanez Rico. Secretary, Erica Sanchez Villanueva. Treasurer, Krishna Patel. Historian, Brianna Largis. Junior class advisors, Ms. Carmen Figueroa and Mr. Elliott DeShields. Senior class officers, President, Jada Morgan. Vice President, Gabriela Perez. Secretary, Marilyn Miguel. Treasurer, Melanie Velez. Historian, Carly Dorigo. Recording Secretary, Kayla Pamales. Senior class advisors, Miss Lindsay Tish and Miss Miriam Jamil. I would now like to introduce the senior class advisor, Miss Lindsay Tish.
Good morning. Good morning, board members, administrators, teachers, and students. Good morning. On behalf of Ms. Jamil and myself, it is with great pleasure that we welcome you to recognize a significant rite of passage for our students as we say farewell to those who have completed their journey and usher in those who are on their way. As I look back on my time with the members of the class of 2019, I can honestly say that this class truly embodies the ideal of the fighting Klan. As an English teacher, I am inclined to offer the analysis of how this class embodies our cherished chant. This class fights in so many ways, but not in the way that you think. They fight for their team, they fight for what they believe in, they fight for justice, and they fight for their futures. If you take a look in our showcase, you will find a collection of trophies that this class has fought for and earned proudly. We fought for the reigning title over Millville at the Thanksgiving Day game and won. Yes. We fought for the battle of the classes for the best talent in X Factor and won. We fought for the best float at homecoming and won. We fought for the reigning title of Powder Puff Champions. Sorry, Jimmy. This class fights on the fields and in the classrooms and consistently achieves success. However, none of these victories from the class of 2019 could have been achieved without their clan. The word clan is derived from Scotland, meaning groups of people who are related or family. As stated by Webster's Dictionary, so this class of 2019 is first and foremost a clan. They are there for each other when one is down, and they celebrate with each other when they meet success. The class of 2019 has overcome many obstacles and cheered for many triumphs, but they do it together with their clan. As the class of 2019 moves on to the next step of their journey, they act as a mentor to the class of 2020 in showing them what can be accomplished if you fight with your clan. Class of 2020, congratulations on moving up the ranks in the roost. Class of 2019, never forget your fighting clan. Thank you.
I would like to start off and say, juniors, what happened at the game last night? Hopefully next year at your Powder Puff game, you will win. Now that the game is over, the seniors have our next big event to look forward to, our senior prom. I know that a lot more of us are beginning to realize and feel the pressure mixed with some excitement and a little fear arising because our big day is not that far away. But for the soon-to-be seniors, I want to see you all step it up and do bigger and better than what we have already done. If nothing sticks with you from my speech, this is one point I really want you to keep in your head and play back when situations arise. I want you to know that your little brothers and sisters, also known as the incoming freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, are going to be in your way, and they may end up aggravating you too. But remember, you were at that stage at one point too. I have sat back and watched things unfold, and once the climax of the situation was over, the upperclassmen felt to see that their younger peer just wanted to get in some action and be a little like them. Yes, sometimes that is not the case, but regardless what the problem is, the outcome does not have to be bad. A lot of us get stuck on how we get into a situation and dwell on that instead of thinking of a resolution and end to that bump or mess up that occurred. When things are not looking good for me, I always fall back and realize that in a month or even a year, no one will remember what even happened, which in return helps me because then I can focus on things that are more important. Remember and know that your little brothers and sisters all have their eyes on you, and unfortunately, you cannot get out of that spotlight. Your senior year is what you make of it, just like every other year, but there is a difference in your senior year from all of the others. What exactly is that difference? I would not be able to tell you. Everyone has a different path they take in life. Therefore, we stop at different gas stations at different times and then meet different people. But one thing I hope that is not different is our destination. Too many people our age, their journey has ended. Imagine your life on earth being cut short. You hear a lot of their parents say, only if they had more time, they would have done this, or they are this great influential person. But that is their parent. How about your guardians? If they were asked how they think you are going to end up, what would they say? By the grace of God, He decided not to snatch your breath away for being disobedient, ungrateful, and on. Instead, He forgave you, and with that, you have another chance every day to be better than what you were yesterday. Seniors, I know some of you may not do this today, but I want you to find someone you have never spoken to and just say hi. Just by saying hi or smiling can open doors for you. Networking is how this nation runs. Even if you are not the friendliest, start acting and put on a front. I'm going to be honest and say, as Miss Vineland 2017, there were times I was not in the mood and too tired to have hyper and excited kids in my face, but I did what I needed to do in order to succeed and make everyone feel as comfortable as possible. A lot of people cannot do that, risk making themselves feel uncomfortable just so another person can feel relaxed. It is not fair, but we all are going to have to go through it at some point in time. As for Miss Tish and Miss Jamil, you are both like aunts to me. I have gone to you and literally cried about things. You would always postpone what you were doing and somehow always push me up over the mountain or situation I was dealing with, or either ask if I just needed a tissue. In closing, I'm going to say to Gabby, Melanie, Kayla, Marilyn, and Carly, even though we did not always laugh or have an interest to really connect with one another, I really do appreciate you. And for you all, our entire senior class of 2019, you need to know that though it does not always seem like a person cares for what you are doing or going through, to become, know that I do and know what you are doing. I'm kind of like Santa, but I literally love all of you. Yes, I had to tell you all that before graduation, but this experience we had together will help us somewhere along the way. Now, I would like to bring Mr. DeShields to present the junior awards.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. There you go. Make my little speech first, and we'll get on with it. Shouldn't take long, only about half an hour. We'll be good. To the Vineland Board of Education, first of all, superintendent, school administrators, class advisors, faculty, staff, senior and junior class officers, and the entire student body assembled here today, a pleasant top of the morning to you. Now, seniors, it seems like yesterday when you first entered this high school, unsure of what was ahead of you. A lot of you were probably excited because being in high school means you had to grow up, of course. For others, it was a fear of not knowing what the future would bring as you entered the new chapter in your life. Today, the senior class is here to finally celebrate its last few weeks of their high school experience and the great accomplishments in which they have achieved along the way. So at this date and time, let us look back in retrospect at all you have achieved in the last 4 years here at Vineland High School. Remember those quizzes you took and you had no idea what the right answer was? Remember texting back and forth to your friends late at night, telling them you're still not done with your paper due tomorrow? I haven't seen that done in my class. How about the sleepless nights thinking about the big game the next day? Oh, it's true, it's true. How about the hectic schedule as you had to take on juggling tough sport practices, clubs and activities, community service projects, hours of homework, and family responsibilities all in one evening? It was tough, right? Absolutely. No doubt, you all have had your moments of procrastination, right? I know I have. Well, today, you should be proud of the fact that you will be able to manage yourself through all the difficult tasks, and you stand here only weeks away from graduation. Let us also talk about your recent successes. How about that football team beating Millville again? Again, and again. Making the playoffs again, and again. How about that softball team last year, huh? All the way to the South Jersey Championships. How about that track and field team, county champions, and bringing all those gold medals home? And on and on and on with all of our sporting teams, the baseball team, all the teams. I don't want to leave anybody out. Crew team, everybody, all of our sporting team, excellent teams. How about our academic team cruising to victory against opponents like the Millville Thunderbolts? Oh, it's true. It's true. Last and certainly not least, how about that Vineland High School marching clan? Yeah! Bringing home all those trophies. Not only sports and academics, how about the shows you put on your senior year? Yeah, some good ones. How about Mr. Vineland? That was a great show this year. Oh, it's true. Here's a great one. How about Dancing with the Staff? Yeah. By the way, I'm free for next year if anybody want to dance. You'll sign yearbooks, you'll share hugs and tears as you say goodbye to those who you will not be with anymore this school year. Truly, this has been a very successful class and should be commended on a job well done. The knowledge you've gained through your high school experience will undoubtedly be valuable to you as you go forward in life. Remember, always be the best you can be. Now, junior class, that's you. The seniors have set the bar high, so now we challenge you to be even better than this great class and make your class one to be remembered for years to come. And finally, in saying this, told you I'd be short, always remember this: good, better, best. Vineland High School students, never rest until your good becomes your better and your better your best. God bless you and take care. Okay, now I'm going to announce the junior class awards. Mrs. Rivera is going to help us out. We ask that when your name is called, you come down. Right to Mrs. Rivera, she will give you your award. Again, these are the junior class awards. All right. Okay, our first award for this morning will be the University of Rochester Boston Alum Science Award. And this award is awarded to Miss Jessica Mello. Get right in order, right? Our next award is the University of Rochester Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. This award is awarded to Miss Sarah King. Sarah. Here she comes, Susan. The Society of Women Engineers Certificate is awarded to Miss Isabella Cagno. DeMarchi. Our next award is the George Washington Medal. This is for the highest GPA in mathematics and science. And this award is awarded to, again, Miss Jessica Mello. She what? Your turn. Our next award is the Rensselaer Polytechnic Medal. This is for studies of mathematics and science. And this is awarded to Miss Omarly Cruz Rivera. Here she comes. She's coming. Huh? Don't read the last one. It's gonna be not the last one. The University of Rochester George Eastman Young Leaders Award goes to Ferdinand Mosket. I do Jeremy Rasmussen, right? Do Jeremy Rasmussen, right? Yeah. Last and certainly not least is the University of Rochester Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology. Okay, this is awarded to Mr. Jeremy Rasmussen. And she told me not to read it. And now I'd like to bring up Mr. Richard Panas to introduce our honor students.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our cum laude honor students for Vineland High School, class of 2019. These students have obtained a final grade point average between 3.0 and 3.49, an absolutely amazing accomplishment. We will begin with Jorge Hiram Acosta. Dariana Alderondo Soto. Angeline Alvarado. Orajesu Ayeni. Brandon M. Byer. Michael Bianco. Isaiah Blakely. Irvin Bogan Jr. Michael Bachma. Jasir D. Brooks. Juan Brown. Jolynn Bruce. Brooke Ariana Bryant. Robert P. Kane Jr. David Campos Barrera. Andy Choco. Sid Marie Colazzo. Kevin Condi. Celia Cruz Carrasco. Luis Cuevas. Maribela Cuevas Hernandez. Anthony D'Agostino. Kevin Alfredo Diaz Core. Aileen Durdu. Aaliyah Escobar. Mahogany Farrington. Brandon Feltus. J.P. Garcia. Christian Michael Garcia. Victoria Garton. Patrick Garvey. Gabriella George Rivas. Anthony Gonzalez. Kaylee Grabowie. Lila Christian Gray. Gabe Noah Gunther. Courtney N. Hanna. Nathaniel Hardy. Richard Hatcher Jr. Kylie Lynn Hayes. Tanira Raquel Heath. Ajane Andriana Henry. Brielle Anise Herbert. Macon Hernandez Bautista. Evelyn Hernandez. David J. Hunsberger. Ryan Irwin. Lakira Jackson. Juana Juarez. Lorgis Karpinski. Tyler Kimmel. Dechina Renee King. Jess Marie Lee Leon. Delasha Lugo Perosa. Anais Mylene Lugo. Anna Maines. Destiny Maldonado. Marion Marcial. Amber Y. Marrero. Ronald Alberto Mariquin. Amy Martinez Perez. Kayla Martinez. Leonardo Mateus Cruz. Danny Medina. Erica M. Melgar Avalos. Elinette Muniz. Andrew Nagel. Miranda Nieves. Isaac Ochoa. Jean Carlos Oliveras Torres. Alexa Apramalo. John Paredes. Nisha Patel. George J. Percival. Jacob Perez Ramos. Kayla E. Pamalas. Melissa Ramirez Montez. Emmanuel Ramos. Gabriel Eric Ramos. Joyce M. Reeves. Jason Reynolds. Zachary Reynolds. Jace Marie Rodriguez Ramos. Victoria Alexis Rodriguez. Brandon R. Roldan. Jose Roman. Marixel Ruiz. Tyler Russell. Angelise Sanchez. Jose Juan Sanchez. Javier A. Santana Martinez. Jessica Santiago. Marissa Sorrow. Uriah Alexander Sebron. Deanna Soto. Solomar Soto. Aramis Allen Sotomayor. Caleb Sawyer. Angel A. Torres. Juliana Sangaris. Anthony Pasquale Tucci. Thomas M. Ergo III. Lucero Vargas Cruz. Madeline Waters. Matthew Owen Ward. Brandon N. Wilden. Ladies and gentlemen,
your class of 2019 cum laude honor graduates. Please round of applause. You may now have a seat. It is my pleasure to now introduce to you Assistant Principal Jackie Roman-Alvarez.
Good morning, Vineland High School. It is my honor to announce the magna cum laude students for the class of 2019. All of these students have received a GPA of 3.5 to 3.749. When I call your name, please stand at your seat to be recognized and remain standing. Pamela Ayala. Sonia Liz Badillo. Deshawn Baker. Zarian Barrera, excuse me. Brooke Brady. Raisha Campbell. Consuelo Chavez. Ariana Cortez. Natalie Davila. Angela Diaz. Ciani Mason. Siani 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 Mason Asioki. Isabella Fiorenza. Zoe Fisher. Jailene Pichardo. Ashley Garreau. Kyle Garrett. Marissa Giroux. Jacob Gloway. Gemma Gonzalez. Olivia Greco. James Hatch. Quajon Kinsey. Kara Kaczynski. Hassan Lee. Justin Locke. Nakaya Lockhart. Anais Lugo. Tamat Masaya. Colby Martinez. Haley Mollick. Eric O'Brien. Jay Patel. Sebastian Perez. Alanis Reyes Moreno. Sierra Rivera. Carmen Rosario. Liz Santiago. Abiana Serrano. Dustin Shervin. Jacob Vasquez. Kiara Webster. And Sukri Yildiz. Congratulations, magna cum laude students. You may now take a seat. I would like to now introduce to you our summa cum laude students for the class of 2019. All of these students have received an amazing GPA of 3.75 or above. Please process up to receive your stole and take a seat. At the end, I will announce the top 5 students for the class of 2019. Simi Adenuba. Maria Aldama. Katia Antonetti. Alia Ponte. Sophia Babenko. Aminata Bangura. Elizabeth Baranowskaya. Jennifer Bermudez. Amanda Berger. Marianne Burgess. Tanner Bushman. Jaisanai Cardona. Peyton Church. Bianca Ciccino. Siani Cross. Isabella Cruz. William Cruz. Reñero Cuevas Matos. Carly Diarigo. Marlene Dominguez. Araceli Emiliano Villegas. Faith Farside. Isaac Garrett. Natalie Garrett. Josiah Gonzalez. Nikolai Groshek. Evan Guilford. Anissa Harper. Argos. Francis Kinder. Today King Williams. Roberto Leon. Morgan Links. Cassandra Luciano. Giovanna Lupi. McKinley Maddie. Carly Mayhew. Daniel Marighi. Nayeli Merino. Marilyn Miguel. Sky Miranda. Anai Montero. Jessica Montgomery. Iman Mousvi. Jada Morgan. Megan Muri. Nayana Murray. Victor Ochoa. Melissa Palmer. Grace Penzini. Priya Patel. Vedant Patel. Yadriel Perez Cancela. Gabriela Perez. Hector Perez. Lucas Portadin. Broderick Powers. James Rapella. Curtis Riggins. Gabriela Rivas. Joely Rivera Vega. Harley Robeson. Marissa Roy. Juliana Roman. Jared Russo. Jessica Sanchez Miranda. Amanda Scholes. Igor Shanava. Jermaine Smart Marshall. Caesar Sosa. Maretzi Sosa. Elijah Sotra. Jeremy Torres. Adriana Valentin. Natalie Porras. Genesis Vasquez. Shane Bastano. Beatrice Velasquez. Melanie Belize. Francis Bertuccio. Gabrielle Whittle. Ronald Yang. Our top 5 students for the class of 2019 are Naya Marshalls at number 5. At number 4, Komopreet Dinju. Number 3, Sajki Tucker. Your salutatorian, Vineland High School, is Rucha Shaw. And your valedictorian for the class of 2019, Sarah Hart. Congratulations to our honors students. You may now be seated. Now I would like to bring back up your class president, Jada Morgan.
We will now begin the passing of officer stools to the newly elected. And now, I am going to have our class historian, Carly DeRigo, give her stool over to the newly elected historian for the class of 2020, Brianna Larges. Now, the treasurer of class of 2019, Melanie Velez, will turn their stool over to the newly elected treasurer of the class of 2020, Krishna Patel. I knew it. The secretary of the class of 2019, Marilyn Miguel, will hand over her stool to the newly elected secretary of the class of 2020, Erica Sanchez Villanueva. The class of 2019 Vice President, Gabriela Perez, will now give her stool to the newly elected Vice President of class of 2020, Ezriela Sanchez Rico. And now I, Jada Morgan, class of 2019 president, gladly will be giving my stool to the newly elected class of 2020 President Ferdinand Mascot. Ferdinand, I will now hand over the key to Vineland High School to you. Good luck. And now, we will all stand to sing the alma mater as the Vineland High School Select Band plays. There needs to be complete silence before they can begin.